All right, so that was fun, wasn't it? Amazing. So great. So great, so great, so great. So DPL, this is the lower bracket final, I believe, and then the winner of this goes on to the finals. I want to say up against LFY. I should have that information on hand. Unfortunately, this is more of a last-minute sub to me, so I gotta look that information up. But let's take a look at these bans. Just, you know, kind of a recap of these two teams going up against each other. Newbee took both games that they played each other in the upper bracket quarterfinals, I want to say. Newbee took that 2-0. VGJ.Thunder went down versus VG, where they won 2-1, and then Newbee lost, and I think that's where we're at now. So let me look it up real quick for you. Obviously, super professional, I know that. Hopefully I've got the kinks worked out on my computer. We're looking good so far, which is amazing for me. Just the other day I was dropping 30,000 frames. It was so amazing. But looking good right now. Knock on wood. So let's take a look. Here we are on the bracket on my phone. It is Newbee versus VGJ.Thunder in the lower bracket finals. It's the loser finals. Winner takes on LFY in a best of 5. That'll be coming up next. So we get into this draft. Night Stalker, Winter Wyvern, Death Prophet banned out by Newbee. Then we've got Nyx, Quap, and a Beastmaster banned out by VGJ.Thunder. And that first pick is going to be for Ogre Magi, which we have been seeing more and more of ever since the new patch has come out. We've been seeing a lot more Tidehunter, a lot more Beastmaster. So it's, you know, things have changed a little bit for the better. Always nice. And these teams, you know, what I find interesting, and I'm actually going to pause the other stream off camera. What I find interesting is DPL is kind of like a scrim league. You know, you see a lot of 1-1s, you see a lot of teams trying out things, and I think it was definitely recently where they announced the fact that this was going to be a qualifier for MDL Macau, and that's kind of interesting to me. Teams don't really play up to snuff, I guess, in this league. So it's 2016. It's on the same ticket. I guess they didn't make a new ticket. And, you know, we're in this game 1 between Newbee and VGJ.Thunder. So they pick up the Bane. Bane was a core for some time. We saw him core a couple of times, actually, in DPL before the playoffs started. Early in this patch, we saw him in the mid lane was played by Super. And that went really well for him. I think he went 21 and like 16. It's crazy. So you've got the Bane, you've got Sand King picked up for Newbee. So right away you're looking at good damage with Brain Sap, lockdown with the Nightmare, as well as the Burrow Strike. If these are their 4 and 5 position heroes, I like that for Newbee. Sand King and Bane can roam around together very well. And I think that really affects where VGJ.Thunder are going to go for their draft. You've got a long lockdown in the Nightmare. You've got nice lockdown and range initiation with the Sand King, especially once he gets that blink. Is he going to be in that 4 position? I would say so. I don't see him going into an off lane or swapping with the carry, going safe lane to try and get that farm with Caustic Finale. I just don't think that's the case with this lineup so far. And VGJ.Thunder, I like this Puck pick because an early Puck pick is kind of keeping the draft open. Puck is a hero that we've seen go off lane from time to time. And we see go mid. Obviously, we see him. He's known for that. He's known for going mid. But, you know, with a Puck pickup like this, you don't exactly feel the draft exactly on the side of Newbee. That VGJ.Thunder is throwing at you, and you go blue, which is great. And you get Puck in either the off lane or even the mid lane. And it's flexible for VGJ.Thunder, which I like too, because if you see something maybe you don't like a good matchup, if Newbee picked their mid and it's not good against Puck, but you like them against the safe laner that they're going to pick up, then that is what's good about picking up Puck this early and having it, having that flexibility. I'm losing my words here. Omni Knight banned out for Newbee. We've seen quite a bit of off-lane Omni Knight. I mean, it just extends the fights. Omni Knight is always there as a savior and is always there to make it really harder for the other team to successfully get off what they want. And obviously that's kind of a vague way to put it. With the repel on any of these heroes would extend the fight. You've got a Illusory Orb coming over. Maybe you get a second wing Rift in there, especially with Ogre Magi, how tanky he is. If you get him purified back up to about half health, that's really good for him. And it's damage too, so Omni Knight as an offlaner right now has been very strong, and we've been seeing it a lot recently. I think it was played a couple games today in multitude of tournaments. So that's a good ban. And then you've got Mirana banned out, which I think is an obvious ban on the side of VGJ.Thunder, just for the sheer fact that you've got the Bane, you've got the Sand King, and you're looking to line up that Nightmare with the Arrow, with the Sand King. You get the lockdown onto lockdown onto lockdown where you stun lock. It becomes an issue. So Newbee not getting that Mirana, maybe that was the plan, but they could work around it with the lockdown they have already. They can work into something else. It's not an end-all be-all pick for them. And Mirana is high damage too, and a very good pick, as is this Weaver. So we'll have to see what Newbee you're going to pick now that the Mirana's been banned out, as well as the Weaver. And now Anti-Mage banned from Newbee. We've seen a lot of Anti-Mage, and Anti-Mage has been a problem. And I think I saw an Anti-Mage come back from 10,000 net worth deficit. I think it was Effect versus Vega today, where the Anti-Mage was on Effect, I want to say. They were down 10,000 net worth, constantly got picked off, and that was pretty much it for the whole game until he got his farm and won a team fight, and then they pushed. Stole the Aegis. So, Venomancer picked up for Newbee. I'm assuming this is core Venomancer. It doesn't have to be. Venomancer could still roll in that support position, but it most likely looks like it will be. Where is this Venomancer going to be? He could go mid, could go off lane. I mean, hell, he could even go safe lane. Very open for Newbee. They could even just put him in a support spot and put that Sand King in the off lane. So we'll have to see what they want to do. And Newbee, I like this. I like when lineups have flexibility. I like that teams are not showing their hands so early into the draft. And that's what's really good about these Puck picks, these Venomancer Sand King picks, where you don't know really if they're going to be in that support role, if they're going to be in that core role exactly, and it leaves everything open, which I think a lot of teams are aiming for in these early parts of these drafts, to not give away those bans. So Earth Spirit picked up for the side of VGJ.Thunder. That's a little bit more lockdown for them. Some silence, initiation early, ganking potential with the Ogre Magi. I like it. It's mobility in, moving around the map and being aggressive with that Earth Spirit. Does that put Ogre and Earth Spirit kind of splitting the 4-5? Probably. Do I see them roaming together? Again, yes. Earth Spirit level 2 is very effective. Rolling Boulder gets that slow with the Boulder Smash. You go over to, if it's a Venomancer mid against this Puck, Venomancer's not really going to make it out too quickly. Yes, he's got the Gale, which could be avoided. Maybe not the hero you're going to want to go in immediately or very early, but there is a possibility of taking him out with the combination of Earth Spirit and Puck. So then we see a Faceless Void come out for the side of Newbee, and that's, again, another hero flexible. We've been seeing him in the safe lane more and more which is quite nice. And it is, you know, Void safe lane. You get that Mask of Madness. You get those early Chronospheres, and it's very good for Newbee to work with that. You get a Venom Scale, Poison Nova out there, or, you know, you work with a Fiend's Grip. All that can really work well with Newbee. VGJ.Thunder, they pick up this Brew. I think that's eyeing more towards a mid-puck and an off-lane Brewmaster. I do like the Brewmaster quite a bit, actually, in that off-lane. Do I think he might struggle against Faceless Void? Probably not. You know, splashing beer in the opponent's face, making him miss those last hits, having a hard time staying in that lane, could be a problem for Faceless Void. Do I see it being a terrible issue where I think he's going to get ganked so much? Probably not, but CS might be a little bit of a problem for him.
Dyer's turn to pick.
So, Lone Druid banned out by Newbee. VGJ.Thunder, they ban out the TA because I believe Venomancer's in the off lane, Faceless Void's in the safe lane, leaving a mid against this puck. VGJ.Thunder, they need a safe laner, and a couple of safe laners have been banned out. Anti-Mage, Lone Druid, if you put him there, Weaver. But they have a lot of options here, and they might want to go with someone with a stun CK. They end up going with the Phantom Lancer. So, Phantom Lancer, Brewmaster, Earth Spirit, Puck, Ogre. Not... you know, I was going to say not a lot of lockdown, but it looks like enough, I'd say, to stun from Ogre Magi. Puck, Earth Spirit, Brew. It looks like it could be enough. For Newbee, they could work with another stun, to be quite honest. But they go with the Invoker mid, which isn't bad. I mean, that's Triple C. Invoker is always nice. So, as Triple C on the Invoker, KP on the Faceless Void. That's going to put him in the off lane. Moogie on the Venomancer, safe lane. Kaka on the Sand King. That leaves Faith on the Bane. For the other side, VGJ.Thunder. Sylar on that Phantom Lancer, Yang on the Brewmaster, Kama on the Puck, Ao on the Ogre Magi, and Fade playing that Earth Spirit. So, should be an interesting game one between these two teams. Newbee looking to make it to their second straight DPL final in my mind. I don't know about the other two seasons. I know I did Newbee versus LGD last year. We're going to see that Newbee, a new Cataclysm with the Chronosphere, with a possibility of the Poison Nova coming out. Should be interesting. Definitely have to see how this works out. I kind of like Safe Lane Void a little bit more when you get that Mask of Madness. I think it works a lot better. I don't really like when Void goes Lincolns early. I don't think that'll be the case here, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Turn the settings on. Oh, we're on directed camera. Don't need any of that. Thank you very much. And here we are, last hits denies. Ready to go. So, Radiant side, Newbee, Dire side, VGJ.Thunder. We'll have to see. If either of these teams are really looking to be aggressive early on in the Bounty Rune area of the game, and right away we get a pause. It looks like VGJ.Thunder are going to go for this. Let's see, do they have a smoke available to them? They actually don't. So, let's see. Don't think they'll go with the Thunderclap. If anything, they'll go Drunken Haze level 1. They've already got Ignite on the slow. Could go Illusory Orb over the top and Rolling Boulder from the Earth Spirit if he wants to. And he probably should take Rolling Boulder just to get in to the fights that come after this. So definitely see if VGJ.Thunder are going to use all those, if they pick up all of what I've said, to go after this bounty rune. It's going to be over here in that new spot for you guys. But that's if they go. It looks like they're just going to defend their bounty rune for now. Doesn't look like they're making the aggressive play for right now. It's just Kaka who is smoked up. Smoke's going to break. He's immediately pinged out, and nothing really too crazy coming out of the way. Just a ward, pretty simple. But here comes VGJ.Thunder, and about 27 seconds till the horn comes. You've got VGJ.Thunder coming all the way around. I think they're looking to make the long around high ground approach. Got two heroes here, a Mookie and Kaka. But I don't think it'll be enough for them to be able to survive this onslaught of 4 heroes coming their way. Did I turn chat off? Yes, I did. Been a while since it's been from Dota 2 TV. Hopefully it works out. Sometimes you get Chinese games where it's just slideshow Dota, but I have not encountered that as of late. I'll still do the best I can, even if I do get slideshow Dota. So over towards this top bounty rune, SCC is going to be here grabbing his bounty. Faith just around the corner. KP is here with Time Walk in the trees. Sylar all by himself over top, so if they do make that move, they might actually be able to get a kill themselves with 4 of these heroes over towards the bottom lane. So next slide, please. We're underway. The unpause is there, and let's see. I think Newbee might just give up this bounty rune and go for VGJ.Thunders, but they're a little bit close, and VGJ.Thunder, they show themselves, and Newbee do have the high ground approach, so they're not letting it happen. And there's the ignite out onto Kaka. That'll be 2 bounty runes apiece. So Yang grabs his bounty rune. Kama grabs a bounty rune. I think might have grabbed one up top, right? KP and SCC. So they grabbed the 2 top bounty runes, and the bottom 2 went to VGJ.Thunder. So another disconnect, as is tradition. A little bit of pausing, always nice. 15 seconds into this game. And it's going to be a long night, guys. Strap in. Best of 3, best of 5 coming up for you. I'm starting here, 1:25 in the morning. We're probably going to be going until 10 in the morning my time. I am ready to go, I think. If anybody wants to come make me some coffee, wake me up a little bit, that would be nice. So, just waiting. Best of 3. Then a best of 5 today for you guys. VGJ.Thunder versus Newbee. The winner of this up against LFY. Everybody in? 5v5. The G is said. We're underway. Here we go. The hype is so real. You can feel it. Oh my god. The hype for an unpause. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen. So Faith here with SCC in the mid lane. Got Fade around the corner. Kama in the mid lane with that Puck. So Puck against the Invoker. And Fade already coming in with the Rolling Boulder. They're just going to try and harass out SCC. You've got Faith coming around the corner. All he has is Brain Tap. And I say all he has, but that is 90 pure damage. So if they continue to harass out Fade, he's not going to be able to make these rotations at time and time again. And there's the Brain Sap. Kama already down to about a 3rd health. He's going to pick himself up a salve. Has only 1 shared tango to go, but Faith has that Brain Sap ready in 4 seconds. If SCC wants to make a move, maybe a Sunstrike comes in, tries to land it. with Brain Sap, we could see a first blood, but again, that's just Brain Sap going out, and Kama now behind his tower, a little bit worried. So, looking like a pretty good lane for Newbee early. That rotation from Fate didn't really work out for him. They didn't get a kill. I don't think they expected a kill. I think they really just tried to harass out SCCC, but now you've got a level 2 Faith. He's here with Brain Sap. He's here with Enfeeble. Kama not going to be hitting too hard. Minus 30 is going to be 39 if you minus 30 from 69. It's a little NA math for you guys. And Faith SCCC looking good in this lane already. We take a look over bottom. Yang and Ao are going to be up against Kaka and Mugi. This is a Venomancer and a Sand King up against the Brewmaster and an Ogre Magi. No mana left on Ogre Magi. He's got to be very careful. There is the Burrow Strike coming out, but with no Venomancer, not looking like a kill just yet. So the harassment is real. The harassment is fun, but again, like I said, that first level in Drunken Haze just to try and stop these last hits from Mugi. Take a look over mid again. Faith a little bit low. He does have Brain Sap to survive, but there's the Boulder Smash. Maybe they get the kill. The Phase Shift. Brain Sap gets nothing out of that, really. Just 90 health. But still has to walk his way back. Probably going to go all the way to base. So for now, this puck is going to be safe. Level 2, trying to get that level 3. Just about has it. But Bane's going to come back full, ready to go. That's when you're really going to have to be careful. So let's actually take a look at the off lane. We haven't looked there just yet. This is the Radiant off lane, Dire safe lane. Don't want to sound that NA. But you got Fate up here with Sylar. Interesting rolling boulder. I think he was trying for the pull. Not going to work out for him as Sylar is here with Fate. KP having an alright time. Already level 3-1 in Time Walk. 2 in that Time Walk, but he might be in a little bit of trouble. Time Walk's away, but they're still continuing to rush him. Meanwhile, First Blood's going to be over bottom. They continue to go in on this Faceless Void. There's the Spirit Lions coming through. They're not looking like they're going to commit too fully in between this Tier 1 and Tier 2. Over bottom, meanwhile, you had Faith come over there with Kaka and Mugi to get First Blood. Thought they were going to go in deep over in that Radiant off lane, but instead, First Blood's there for Newbee in their safe lane. So T tours already. 1 kill in. You know? Just can't see them all, I guess. So, 4 minutes into this game, it's looking for that 4-minute rune. Not going to be up there. It's actually over bottom. It's an arcane rune picked up by Ao. Little cold snap action. Nothing going to be made of it, and rotating over is going to be Fade, trying to come in from this high ground while Ao is nearby. He's got that arcane rune with Bloodlust. Ignite's going to be there, a shorter cooldown, and there's the Boulder Smash after the rolling boulder. Illusory Orb over the top, and now with the Ignite, he's going to be slowed up, but with the Ice Wall there, they're not really able to chase. And SCCC, despite the 2-man rotation into this mid lane to make it a 3-man gank on 1, they're not going to be able to find themselves a kill on this elusive Invoker. So it's those heavy rotations that do benefit Newbee. This opens it up for Mugi, opens it up for KP, not worrying about Fade coming over with the rolling boulder, with, you know, the Boulder Smash to lock him in against Sylar. And the more that happens, the better it is for Newbee to pick up that farm early on and really look to find that early advantage. Ao still standing nearby. Kaka is here. Wards are placed from both sides immediately after each other. And actually, here comes another rolling boulder. Double stun from the Boulder Smash. Waning Rift going to be over the top. SCCC in a lot of trouble with the Ignite, but it's a 3-man stun coming in from Kaka as well as the Cold Snap. It's actually going to lock him in place under this tower. Ao in a lot of trouble. He might go down. That's going to be a kill for Newbee. 3-man rotation. 3-man stun from Kaka. They'll get at least 1. They're looking for more. Burrow Strike onto this puck. They'll get a second. It's a gank gone wrong for VGJ.Thunder, and Newbee up 3-0. Nicely turned around there by Newbee, and it was the quick movement from SCCC. Got the Cold Snap. 3-man stun on that short range level 2 burrow strike. Might have been level 1 at that point. And getting 3 heroes there is always nice. And that kept SCCC alive. You took those tower pot shots and you ended up dying, but now Faith in a little bit of trouble. There's the rolling boulder. Brainsap trying to keep himself alive, but Ignite as well as the Fire Blast with Yang nearby. They'll clean themselves up a nice, easy, juicy Bane. So 3-1, a nice kill there. Split between 3 of these heroes. Faith gonna die. He's up position 5 Bane. What are you gonna do? Sometimes you just get caught in a bad spot. Actually, Sylar getting a little bit low. KP coming in. That's going to be a Chronosphere. Should lock him in long enough. They'll get the kill. Meanwhile, over bottom, it's going to be Mugi dropping you badass. SCCC coming in with the Ice Wall, and 3 of these heroes are going to slow him down quite enough to get 1, not 2. He's looking for 3. The Sun Strike's not there, but he's still looking like he's going to get himself a 3rd kill. He comes in to clean up, and oh, the mischance! He actually misses Yang. Still going to clean it up, though. It will be 3 kills for SCCC. Comes in, avenges his teammate Mugi, and that ends up being a 4-for-1 in favor of Newbee. So 7-2 early on for the side of Newbee, and already a 2,000 net worth lead. Oh, is this the fight recap? There it is. Finally catching up to us. 704 gold going the way of Newbee. They lose 1. They kill 3. They also killed Sylar up top. That didn't count, so net worth change not really exact. But that was KP using his first Chronosphere. Gets himself a kill. You want to be that efficient, and that's what it's going to be. Looking like he's going for the Mask of Madness as well. So he is going that first item, Mask of Madness, I believe. And we're going to be looking to be very aggressive with that Chronosphere. Look for that early attack speed and damage, and right away there is the Dream Coil as well as the Primal, or as well as the Split coming through. Moody's gonna drop. Got a lot of heroes here now. Faith and Kaka, they might be in a little bit of trouble, but the Sunstrike hits on Ao. It's the Burrow Strike onto Yang. Kaka getting low. He'll take out Ao, who loses life, and now Faith in between a couple of these heroes running away down towards his tower. Kama and Yang gonna try and chase him down, but there's the Brain Sap to get himself a little bit of life and really sustain himself enough where they're not gonna dive under this tier 1, really in fear of some rotations coming their way. Nice, I say that. Mugi, he's back in action, so they got to be very careful. Faith here, level 3 on that Brain Sap. That's 230 health. 230 pure damage. 8-4, and with that Shrine, Sylar and Fade, they are going to smoke up. It's not April 20th just yet, but they want to get this done early. So meanwhile, Mugi takes that bottom tier 1. They're moving all the way over top. Just 2 of these heroes, level 7 and level 4. I don't know if they're going to be able to catch this, but now there's the 2 heroes. The Silence from the Geomagnetic Grip. The Boulder Smash is going to keep him in place a little bit longer. Let's see. Are Newbee able to disengage successfully? Staying too far nearby right now is Kaka. These illusions hitting away, but really no issue. This lead just extending for Newbee. 8-4, 3,000 net worth lead. 10 minutes in, and we'll switch it over to the net worth for you. That's going to be top of the net worth, SCCC, 4,500 net worth just about, followed by Mugi. He's got himself those treads, has himself the Aquila and Wand, and 1,200 gold saved up for himself. So he's looking quite good right now. And that's Midas on SCCC. So here comes another smoke for the side of VGJ.Thunder. Kaka a little bit low. There's the rolling boulder. Geomagnetic Grip while he's rolling in towards him, but the boulder smash hits on 2. KP trying to run away and will with the time walk. But that's a kill for the side of VGJ.Thunder. Smoke successful. And looking good with that one. So 8-5 chips into this net worth advantage for the side of Newbee. VGJ starting to chip away at it, but really need to try and make something big happen as these guys on Newbee are starting to get a little bit fat. You got the Mask of Madness out already for KP. The Midas is going to ramp up this Invoker quite well. Take a look at Mugi. His item progression is looking quite nice. And you get the Venomous Scale as well as the Poison over. Yang is going to split. He's got Faith nearby, and they might be able to get one in the Bane. Again, wrong place, wrong time, and he is up in that Tornado, stunned up with that Rock. Sylar coming in, looking for the kill. No Brain Sap just yet, looking for something. But Yang's going to grab that kill. Now it's 8-6.
Dire's bottom tower is about to flounder.
So with the Poison Nova and the Venom Scale ticking down onto that Brew, he does use that split, the Primal Split, down for 140 seconds, so
Dire's top tower needs
2 minutes, 20 seconds, quite a bit of time to really eat that ultimate. They did get the kill, so I guess it was worth something to him. But still 8-6, and the net worth not declining, or the net worth lead not declining for Newbee just yet.
Dire's top tower is about to take the scanning for enemies.
So Dire do scan over mid, right on mid.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, I think they do catch a little whiff of Faith over there. They might just think it's the Invoker. They've got a couple of heroes coming around. By a couple, I mean 3. They've also got the Puck. Fiend's Grip out on the Puck. Follow that up with a Burrow Strike. Going to be a quick kill. Let's see if they can turn around the rest of this fight. Trying to get into the way of this Earth Spirit was KP, but not able to, so he's able to roll out of there, and they'll just take their victory with the Puck. So 9-6. 5,000 net worth lead for him, and you take a look up top, Mugi doing what he does best with this Venomancer. That's going to be some pushing. He took out the bottom tier 1, takes out the top tier 1 as well, and Newbee, they're being very aggressive early on with their push. Opens up a lot of space for the rest of these heroes. Mask of Madness, Treads available to buy for KP. He'll buy out right there. Faith, and a terrible net worth at 1,200. I've seen worse. And you take a look at top of the net worth, that's CCC looking for that early Ags. And grabbing that hood. Let's take a look. This is a smoke play coming in from VGJ.Thunder. 3 heroes coming in, Yang, Fade, and Ao, and there's the Bloodlust coming out. They place a deep ward. They are going to spot SCCC, the Blink with the Thundercloud. There's the split. Mugi coming over. Might make this a little bit difficult, but now you've got Puck not coming in with the Illusory Orb, as I stutter a couple. But SCCC still going to go down, and they'll drop the Chronosphere on top of this Puck with the Burrow Strike, with the Epicenter. They'll take out at least one. They might look for more. Cycloned up right now is going to be this Venomancer. And he'll finally come back to normal. Yang might be in a little bit of trouble in between a couple of these heroes on Newbee. He's going to try and TP out. Kaka trying to come in, but the Fiend's Grip is off cooldown. They locked him in. They're looking for another one. They took out the Earth Spirit. They'll take out another. And Yang will drop. It's 3 dead on VGJ.Thunder just for SCCC. And again, it's kind of a gank gone wrong. So Newbee, 12-7. 5,000 net worth lead. They'll lose SCCC, but with the Midas, he's able to catch up. Newbee make the good rotations. They get a couple of big-time catches, and they'll take that win in that fight. So, again, Mugi just being aggressive on these towers, opening up space for the rest of his team. He's got that hood. He's looking for a Hurricane Pike next. Gotta be very careful. There's the Burrow Strike, Sun Strike, and the Venomous Gale. Kama looking in a lot of trouble, or Kama looking in a lot of trouble. Uses the Dream Coil too, so using that ultimate, dead for 30 seconds. No value there. But when Kaka comes around the back and stuns you up, you know a Sun Strike's coming in from SCCC. And move you right in your face. You surely are done. My name ain't Shirley. Kaka, spotting AO. A lot of trouble again. Burrow strike hits. Faith gonna be here with the Nightmare, locking him in even more. Setting up that Sunstrike. They grab it. The kill is there as well. Mugi with another one. Now 14-7, 8,000 net worth lead here for the side of Newbee early on. So 21 kills total so far. Big time net worth lead advantage for Newbee. Top of the net worth is the Invoker. Has that Ags in 70 gold. You follow that up with what Mugi's got. Trying to bring that Hurricane Pike to the table early. And other than that, it's Sylar, who's just been trying to farm. Still looking for that Desolator. Or, just looking for that Diffusal, not Desolator. Epicenter charged up. We'll see if he's able to grab himself the Sunstrike as well on the Brewmaster. Yang's going to go down. Kaka setting up the plays with SCCC and really making him pay. They're going to get the dust out on Kaka, so he might pay his life for it, but you take out a Brewmaster, you're okay, and you force 3 men to rotate over towards mid. So 15-8, Newbee just pressuring VGJ.Thunder very heavily. And for right now, at least, VGJ.Thunder just don't have an answer. Maybe it comes with the Diffusal Blade that this Phantom Lancer picks up, or maybe they have to try and make more space for Sylar to find that farm. But he is far behind, and so is this Puck, who's dead again. Dream Coil used, Fiend's Grip on top of him, down he'll go. Sylar hit with the Poison Over as well as the Brain Sap, so he's come into this fight, but that might have been a really regretful move. Rolling Boulder on forward, Boulder Smash, Chronosphere is going to land on one. Actually lands on the Earth Bear. KP now going to just try and retreat as this bear doesn't have a lot of time left. Yang going to be forced to blink away, but Ao's still here. Burrow Strike, Sunstrike. Oh boy, you're dead. And Nightmare on Yang, who didn't fully retreat. I guess he stayed a little bit close. Brain Saps in, Burrow Strike to follow it up. Another kill for Newbee. And it's 18-8, 11,000 net worth lead for this Newbee team. They are just not really finding all too much. For the side of VGJ.Thunder, it's been very tough for them to really find an opening, and even when they do, it just never seems to go right for them. Now they got a little bit more mobility on Kama, hopefully to work with this Blink Dagger in conjunction with the Illusory Orb. So maybe with that mobility they can make something happen aggressively towards Newbee, but I think they need to take this downtime and really work on getting themselves a little bit of farm. All that's happening and the pushing or the farming is happening from VGJ.Thunder. Newbee will waltz themselves into the Roche Pit and grab themselves an Aegis. Actually, Kaka drops over top. Dream Coil used. As well as Fade coming in. Did he use that Magnetize? He did. So there's the Aegis. Yang, oh boy, you want to get out of there. KP right under your nose. He is invis. The blink is going to be away for now, but the Cold Snap's placed in by SCCC. Thunderclap on a KP, now trying to run away, but he is running right into that Sunstrike well in advance. Those footsteps, SCCC guides him right into it, and they get another kill. Over top, you take a look. Boulder Smash on 2, and Fade able to retreat. So 19-9. They get a kill over top, but they lose themselves their Brewmaster, who is very far behind. Very poor just with that Blink Dagger. Really not much else. Not where you want this off-lane Brew to be in terms of net worth. So a very nice padded lead for Newbee right now, and we don't have to force the issue at the moment. They could farm up those next couple of items. I really don't think they want to give that opening or availability out to VGJ.Thunder, a team that you know, always hypothetically could come back into this game. A couple good plays from Sylar. Maybe we see Yang get a little bit of farm. A good smoke gank attempt. Hypothetically, they could come back into this game, and that's not what Newbee wants to do. They could sit back and play the pace they want to play, but right now that pace is charge on in and fight, fight, fight. Nice dust, nice boulder smash, geomagnetic grip to silence him up. They'll get another kill on this Sand King. Just caught a little bit out of position, and Camo looking like he's going to drop as well if SCCC or SCCC does catch a glimpse of him. Meanwhile, Fade, there are two heroes here, and two heroes now caught into this Chronosphere Sunstrike to kill out one, and now the retreat is on from Newbee as the Invoker a little bit low in mana. There's the Dream Coil to lock him in even more. Should be a kill for VGJ.Thunder, but it's just the Aegis. So you've got KP, no mana, but he's looking to fight, and that's going to be a first hit bash. That's going to really mess with this Phantom Lancer, trying to catch up to this Invoker, but now Doppelganger right into that Ice Wall, slows him up for just a moment. Deafening Blast going to push him back. I don't think you're getting away just yet with the Waning Rift silencing you up. You'll get the kill for the Burrow Strike from Kaka with the Epicenter. Sylar, Doppelganger trying to get away. Is he able to make enough space? KP with no mana, so he's not going to be able to time walk to close the distance. Sylar just trying to run away. No mana now for this Sand King, and the Doppelganger out of the Epicenter finds himself an escape. TP's back to base, but while all this is happening, over top there's an exchange, and that's going to be a tier 3 tower getting down to about half health. Mugi looking to get out, but it's going to be a stun from AO. Mugi, can he survive? No chance. He will drop, so 3 heroes die. That's 2 up top as they go for this tier 3, and Mugi will get a double kill. 1 coming after he dies. So a big exchange there between these two teams. Still 10,000 net worth lead for Newbee. And they were going for a tier 3 over top while that whole exchange was going on. So is this the fight recap we're looking for? Most of it. 2,500 gold picked up for VGJ.Thunder, exactly what they need, especially with Sylar escaping. So again, that's Newbee really forcing the issue. Despite losing the fight over bottom, losing a couple of heroes top, they're pushing tier 3s 23 minutes in. And that really is a problem for the side of VGJ.Thunder. They'll be corralled into their base. They won't really be able to make any progress on the next couple of items they're going for. And it'll crumble quite quickly for VGJ.Thunder if you continue to let them siege like that. So now you got a Blink Dagger picked up on this Invoker. You've got 3 heroes smoked up for Newbee. You've got Faith, Kaka, and KP looking to work with that Chronosphere. And possibly with the Fiend's Grip and the Brain Sap Epicenter available for this Sand King as well. They're just roaming around the map, not being spotted out just yet, and that is Smoke God. So Mugi pushing mid, Invoker pushing top. Let's see what VGJ.Thunder do to really defend against this, and if they can. Even if they go to, they've got 3 heroes here. Meanwhile, they're getting sieged up top. Tier 2 mid is gonna fall. Start heading in towards that tier 3. They're about to take the tier 3 out over top. That'll open up shrines, really make it impossible for VGJ.Thunder to come in for that Roche defense if there happens to be another Roche this game. Take the tier 3, they just retreat, they go for the shrines. So taking this game a little bit later than maybe I kind of expected. They might be feeling like this Phantom Lancer is getting a little bit of farm and can kind of fight. Actually over by this shrine area. You take a look, Kaka in a little bit of trouble. There's the Magnetize as well as the Geomagnetic Grip to silence him up, but he forced himself to the low ground. Take a look at the rest of this fight as there's the Dream Coil out on Luke, gonna lock him down for just a moment. You've got the Primal Split out to take out 1. So Sylar's got himself at least 1 kill. The Cyclone's gonna lock in Faith for just a moment. They're still trying to continue to chase, but the Yule's gonna be up. The Waning Rift's gonna silence him up, trying to lock him in enough. Sylar and the rest of this team is gonna mitigate the damage coming in for the Sunstrike. KP trying to get himself away, but it's not looking too great. They've got Got the dust coming through. I don't think that lands on anybody. They're finally going to lose his Faceless Void. Faith's going to be in a little bit of trouble. He had that Fiend's Grip, I think, on Yang, and he'll fall as well. 3 kills go down, but it's going to be a nice epicenter. 2-man Burrow Strike coming in from Kaka to clean up both Sylar and Yang. They'll take out this Ogre Magi. Now you've got the Invoker as well as Kaka coming in. They're looking for blood. They're looking to make something happen, and now it's going to be that Puck who might get away with the Illusory Orb just in time with the stun of the Burrow Strike ending. In time for him to get himself out. So it ends up being a 3-for-3. And Kaka, again, MVP of that fight. It was almost a 3-for-none. He turns it around, nicely placed epicenter with the Burrow Strike. They still continue to keep that lead and keep VGJ.Thunder under duress. So VGJ.Thunder doing what they can. Sylar's getting strong. He needs a couple of allies to get strong with him, though. And that really is the problem. He looked okay. Puck, not a lot of farm. Puck looking like he's going to get caught out. There's the first hit, and Chronosphere, but the phase shift is not going to be enough. Burrow Strike comes in at the end of the duration of the Chronosphere. They line that up with the Sun Strike. Another kill for Newbee. Now 26-16. Just 27 minutes in. This has been a bloodbath between these two sides. Let's see what's coming in on this courier. Just 2 sentries, guys. Kaka here with the blink, with the Force Staff. A nicely placed Boulder Smash from Fade, but now he's got to try and run away. Sylar shows himself. You got a couple of heroes here for the side of VGJ.Thunder. Meanwhile, over mid, there's a kill on Yang from this Invoker SCCC. Or as I like to say, SCCC. So I'll take this other shrine. 14,000 net worth lead. They are sieging. May it be slow. Or be it... you know, it's slow. Not exactly the fastest siege, and they're not sieging. They just back up. VGJ.Thunder kind of, I would say, just the Phantom Lancer doing a pretty good job of turtling this game out. And looking towards that heart next, which is going to really strengthen him up when his allies don't have too much. And had he had a little bit more health, had he been able to survive a little bit more, maybe that fight up top goes their way without losing 3. But we'll definitely have to see. Go into this Rosh Pit, and nobody coming in from VGJ.Thunder. They actually do smoke up. Making their way over, but again, they don't have that shrine. This isn't exactly the fastest Roche, only at about half health, continues to get bashed with that cold snap, getting quite low. I don't think VGJ.Thunder are making their way over, and it will go down. Aegis on Mugi, and that's cheese on Invoker. Again, VGJ.Thunder just trying to find really anything they can in terms of farm ready for this next fight against Newbee, but they've got Aegis on this Venomancer, a couple heroes coming over. Ooh, could be a fight lining up. Blink with the Burrow Strike. Chronosphere on 2. Newbee locking him in. There's the epicenter charged up. Meteor over the top. 2 kills for the side of Newbee. Again, not looking too great for him. Forced to hide in these trees is the Puck. Sylar still just trying to farm up as much as he can. But even farming in a spot maybe that I'd say Newbee wouldn't look too often. Get caught out and killed off. Invoker with this Ags with the BKB. Pretty farmed up, 20,000 net worth. Moogie next on the net worth for the side of Newbee. Has that Force Staff into a Hurricane Pike. Maelstrom as well as that Aegis ready to go, saving up for a BKB. So this Venomancer farm has really been quite good, especially that safe lane. Venomancer had a good time early. You take a look over, Sylar might be in a little bit of trouble. A couple of these heroes are here. We've got 4 around. Sylar hit with that cold snap. There's the burrow strike. They ping out the real one. Going to be a kill for the side of Newbee. VGJ.Thunder, they lose their big man on campus, and that is going to be Sylar. So 66 seconds without him. He doesn't get that heart just yet. Has enough for buyback, 300 surplus. So thankfully buying that Reaver didn't expend the buyback gold that he needs right now, and he needs to really be in this fight when Newbee come in. Pike over to the high ground, but not going in just yet. That's going to be Waning Rift. Uzurior back with the phase shift, so just trying to really stop Moogie from coming in. Drax gonna go down. No contest from VGJ.Thunder just yet. No buyback from this Phantom Lancer either. They don't exactly take buildings insanely fast, but there's the blink. Burrow Strike comes in. Faye gonna try and save AO, and he does successfully do so. They actually retreat from it, take the melee racks. Now with everybody here, they're starting to take buildings a lot quicker. 9 seconds till Phantom Lancer's up. They'll use that glyph to buy their time. Here he is. Phantom Lancer back. Sylar TPing in. Tornado right on the mark. Moogie deep in this space. There's the Hurricane Pike. The back end of this fight is the rest of Newbee. Coming in is going to be Fade. They're going in with the 2-man Dream Coil. Let's see if they can make anything else happen. You've got Faith getting quite low. Sylar looking for more. He's popped the Aegis on Moogie. They're starting to chase him out. The BKB duration is getting really low, but there's KP with the Chronosphere. Not going to stop his Bane from dying. They're going to buy back on the Bane, and they're going to take out one with this Earth Spirit. Disarmed is the puck, dropping his KP. Moogie trying to fight, but it's not looking good for him. There's the big time Sunstrike coming through from this Invoker with the Epicenter over the top. Buyback's going to be in there from Sylar, who's dropped. Yang's going to hit the deck as well. He'll buy back also, and AO just trying to run away. Sylar coming back in. These Newbee heroes really aren't dropping except for Faith and KP, and Faith is bought back. They're going to start to run, but Doppelganger on forward. Sylar's going to look for more. Slows down Moogie, but the Burrow Strike from Kaka is going to save his life. You got the haze coming out from Yang. Slows down Moogie enough to get the kill. And that'll be 1 more than the 2 they already had. It was a fight that benefits Newbee. They take out this Rax set over top, and Forge Spirits will do the rest, I guess. AO didn't care about that, and neither did Fade, and here comes the Invoker. Fade's dead. Not only did they take the base, they get the kill, and he just BKBs and TPs out. He just makes it look so easy. Things I wish I could do. So Chronosphere back up in 10. And a Divine Rapier out on this Invoker. They know they're ahead 25,000 net worth, and why not? Divine Rapier, you don't think you're going to die. You don't really feel yourself dying in the next fight. Why not get a Divine Rapier, and worst case scenario, take away Divine Rapier. I guess they really don't fear that too much. So they've got Chronosphere ready to go, Epicenter, everything up for everybody, except for Puck. Now it's back up. I was trying to time that right. But the push is on, the siege is on, and VGJ.Thunder, all they can do is wait. wait for a possible throw from the Invoker. Oh, big time Burrow Strike comes in. Sauron might be in a little bit of trouble, but going in really deep is going to be Yang. The Chronosphere is going to be used on one. EMP, he's got no mana to split, even if he is going to survive this. AO actually on the tip of that, so he's going to be stunned up. Ash is going to hit. KP coming in with this BKB. He's really coming into this base. Double kill for SCC. Taking out Yang, they've taken out Fade. They're looking to dive even deeper. Sour going to get very low. BKB going to be popped by Newbee, still just trying to run away. There's the Deafening Blast. Going to be a triple kill for SCC. Burrow Strike not going to hit. GG's going to be called. It's going to be 4. They're looking for 5, looking for this puck, but Phase Shift not going to be 5, and it's going to be 5. This one. So, Newbee, that was a game. They made that look pretty easy. And, I mean, I guess there will be a game 2. That is rough. So game 1 goes the way of Newbee. Let's get into this scoreboard. You take a look. 14-2 for SCC. Kaka, only 6 kills, 17 assists. He looked to be involved in just about everything. And Mugi, his farm was amazing. KP, very nice. Chronospheres, everything working. All gears rolling for the side of Newbee. Going into game 2 against VGJ.Thunder in just a moment. And we'll be right back with you with that soon. I'm your caster, BCop, at BCop92 on Twitter. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope you enjoy the casting. If you do, let me know. And if you don't, let me know what I can fix. So, talk to you guys in a bit. Casting game 2.